All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I'll bet that. Ooh.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is J.H. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. Let me start off by saying something that might sting a little bit. Y'all get the smoke from management, all the smoke for the union, all the smoke for the system. But when it actually comes time to offer a solution, there's dead silence. We got a group chat full of anger, comment sections full of fire, parking lot prophets talking big every morning. But guess what? None of that fixes the problem. You're mad. We get it. I'm mad too. But the real question is, now what? You cannot fix what you're scared to step into. Everybody wants change, but nobody wants to be uncomfortable. You hate management? Well, let me hit you with some truth. 85 to 87% of USPS management comes from craft, from carriers, from clerks, from the same damn floor you're standing on. And when we say management is the problem, we need to be honest. We are promoting the wrong people. And here's the kicker. A lot of y'all complaining the loudest about how things are run. You will not take one step forward to fix it. You don't want to be the 204B. You don't want to run for shop steward. You don't want to speak up at the union meetings. You want to just sit back and throw rocks. Some of you say that they're failed carriers. Maybe a few are, but some of them just made a decision to try something different, something harder, something a little bit riskier. Meanwhile, you're on the 4th year, the 10th year, complaining about the same broken case and the same sorry supervisor, but you will not lift a finger to change it. You feel defeated, I guess. So the question is, let's take this a little further. If the system is so broken, why are you still here? I'm not asking to be disrespectful. I'm asking that because I genuinely want to understand the logic behind it. If the job is toxic, if the management is garbage, if the union is useless, if the customers are rude, if the pay is trash, then what is left? Why are you still showing up to the job? Because it sounds like you're addicted to the chaos, because some of y'all have made the complaining a personality trait. You understand? You say, well, I'm staying for the pension. Okay, cool. But don't act like you're the matron when you say you've chosen to stay. There's a big difference by being stuck and being stagnant. One means you cannot move, right? You're stuck. The other means you refuse to move. Don't confuse venting with vision. Here's the part nobody wants to admit. Complaining is easy. You don't need courage to rant in the break room, in the comment section. You don't need a plan to post anonymously on Reddit. But building something better, that takes work. It takes guts. If you really want a better station, a better craft, a better career, then you need to bring solutions. You say get rid of management. Cool. I get it. Then what? You're going to deliver 600 million pieces of mail a day with no oversight? Good luck. You say the union doesn't care. Fine. When's the last time you attended a meeting, filed a motion, showed up to support someone else's grievance? This isn't even about defending management. This is about exposing the culture of passive frustration. I'm starting to talk big to you. See, I used to speak just to speak in layman terms, but now we gonna speak grown up. So here's my challenge to you. If you really believe the system is broken, and I do as well, tell me how to fix it. Don't tell me what's wrong. We already know that. That happened the first day I walked through the door. Man, the job is easy, but management ain't shit. I get it. Tell me how you'd run your station differently. Tell me how you train the new CCAs better, how you train the new mail handlers better, how you train the new clerks better. Tell me how you'd restructure a route that has 17 pivots in it. If your answer is burn it all down, then you're just part of the chaos. If your answer is management needs to be better, then become management. If your answer is the union don't do nothing, then step up to your local. But until then, all you're doing is adding to the noise. This is bigger than feelings. This video is not a backtrack. This is not me trying to play both sides. This is me saying, we can't keep dragging the craft through the mud and acting like we're saving it. You want to fix USPS? You want respects? You want change? Then stop asking who's to blame and start asking who's willing to lead. Because if you're not part of the solution, you're just another brick in the broken foundation. Let's talk real answers. Please, the comment section is there for you. There's no excuses. This is no pity parties. This is just a vision. Because today, depending on when I drop this video, is the day that PMG steps in. We need to know if there are real solutions. But I already went through the list. And if you're not going to be part of the solution, then clearly you're part of the problem. My thing here is to bring everybody together, to speak freely, to speak about your feelings. See, I don't knock your feelings. I simply say, okay, you expressed your feelings. Now what? Now what? Because I've heard the same story for years. It's management's fault. It's management's fault. We're just going to be here in a system that's broken forever, right? We're just going to be here in a system that's broken forever. You know, I keep hearing, well, you're not even a carrier, so what do you know? You're right. And I'll say it again. I didn't even carry mail, but I drove it. I trained the ones who deliver it. I watched the system from the dock to the damn dispatch board. And from where I sit, I've seen the same cycle for years. Complain, burn out, blame, repeat. And I'll say this. You don't have to carry mail to recognize a toxic culture. I don't need a satchel to see the dysfunction. I don't need a time card to speak the truth. Leadership isn't about titles. It ain't about craft codes. It's a mindset. And if more people in this system led with that mindset, whether you're a carrier, a steward, or a supervisor, we would not be in this mess. So again, I'll leave you with this. If you've got real solutions, drop them in the comments. But if all you got is more complaints, you are simply proving my point. And at the end of the day, you can feel free to drop your feelings down there and keep saying, you got a cushy job, Jay. All I hear is talk, and I don't sweat that. They don't trust me either. I respect that. This is JH. Drop your solutions in the comments. Let's see how many solutions we get. I'm out.
All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. The she be down the ride, oh, I bet that.